Okay, welcome everybody to today's class. Today we're looking at third conditional. And so third conditional is the most complicated conditional. Let's quickly repeat what we have studied already. First conditional is for real future events. For example, tomorrow, if it is sunny, don't forget, tomorrow is, tomorrow and present. Even though tomorrow is in the future, we say, if it is sunny tomorrow, we will go for a picnic. And if you say if it will be sunny, you're wrong. Yeah, it's a mistake. It's a very common mistake. If I will is always wrong. If it will is always wrong. If they will is always wrong. If it is sunny, we will go for a picnic. And that's real. It might be sunny tomorrow. And so that's a real future event. Second conditional is unreal. It is hypothetical, if you know this word, hypothetical. So if I won, look at that, if I won £1 million tomorrow, past tense for tomorrow, how strange. If I won £1 million tomorrow, I would buy a yacht. I would buy a new house. I would buy a Lamborghini. Yeah, so would in the second part, not if I would win. No, that's always wrong. I promise. If I would, if I will, they are wrong in first and second conditional. It's if it is, if I won. If I won £1 million tomorrow, I would buy a yacht. Now, third conditional is also hypothetical. It's also unreal, but it's not about the present or the future. It's about the past. And that's what we will look at today. I'm going to tell you two real stories, and we will talk about what we would have done if we had been in their positions, in their shoes, in their place. Yeah. And so we will use third conditional to talk about what we would have done if we had been on the Titanic. Yeah, it's a real story. The Titanic, I'm sure you all know about the Titanic. And what we would have done if we had been climbing a mountain. Yeah, and notice that you can use past perfect simple, had done, and past perfect continuous. What we would have done if we had been climbing a mountain, had been in the middle of climbing a mountain. That's what we mean. That's why we use the continuous form. Okay, but generally speaking, you can just use present simple, past simple, and past perfect simple most of the time in conditionals, and it won't make any difference. Okay, so this is an intermediate course, and I want you to get used to using present simple, and past perfect simple first, before we go on to the more complicated things, such as this, hadn't been wearing mountain boots. Okay, so here are some examples of third conditional. Very common example, if I had gone to university, I would have got the job. So this means I didn't go to university, okay? It is a hypothetical. I didn't go. But if I had gone, then I would have got the job because they wanted someone with a university degree, okay? Here is another example, and maybe this is true, yeah? This is my answer to what I would have done if I had been on the Titanic. So if I had been on the Titanic, I would have elbowed, yeah, this is your elbow. I would have elbowed through the crowds and jumped in a lifeboat. Yeah, I'm sure I would have been terrified, and I would have elbowed my way through the crowds, jumped in the lifeboat, and I would have survived, hopefully. Yeah, but of course this is unreal. I wasn't born when the Titanic sank. And so of course this is unreal past. But if I had been born when the Titanic sank, and if I had been on the Titanic, I would have elbowed through the crowds and jumped in a lifeboat. Okay, but be aware that we can use other modals in first conditional. You can say, if it is sunny tomorrow, we might go for a picnic. You can use other modals in second conditional. You can say, if I won £1 million, I could buy a yacht. Yeah, I would be able to. I could buy a yacht. So you can use other modals, and in third conditional, it's the same. So if you had known you were going to be late to my class,